as well as what is going on? Infection. So not everybody going off at the same time. Are you kidding me, guys? Do I have to do this again? Hello friends, welcome to another episode of I am your host, Naleleigh. If this is your first time, what's up? Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoyed the video so much that you like, subscribe, and maybe even share with your friends if you wanna. Okay, it's all good here. I don't judge. If it's not your first time, howdy. Hey. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm hoping this video is going to be short because there's not really much to say, but as you can tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about organic compounds. Organic tampons versus non-organic or regular tampons. Okay, so let's get into the business. You know, I realized that when I do these like videos that have like a lot of like information, I should like try learn the script better, but yeah, we'll do that as time goes by. Okay, so excuse my reading if I'm going to be reading, but I try not to read too much, but it depends, like if I'm listing things. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing two main differences between organic and non-organic tampons, because that's like the main story, that's the main reason. There's not that much of a difference between the two. Okay, so first of all, organic tampons are typically made from 100% organic cotton, whereas regular tampons are made from rayon and or non-organic cotton. And then secondly, organic tampons are bleached with peroxide, whereas regular tampons are bleached with chlorine. So the problem with bleaching with chlorine is that it releases two byproducts, which is dioxin as well as hormone disrupting chemicals. So dioxin is a carcinogen, which is a substance that can cause cancer, but the FDA requires these manufacturers to measure their dioxin levels. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not something that you should really worry about, but I think it's very important to know what you're putting inside of your body. Okay, so don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, organic tampons, the manufacturers say that organic tampons are free of hormone disrupting chemicals as well as other synthetic materials used for absorbency, but that's what they say. It hasn't really been scientifically proven, so it's up to you whether you want to take their word for it or you're just gonna mize it. But as I was doing like research for this video, like there's not a lot of like recent articles based on that, well, just based on organic versus inorganic tampons. So it's really yeah, I don't think people really care about it that much, because there's a lot of articles that were written in 2017 and like 2 or 3 that were written last year. So this information is basically from that time. Okay, so is the switch worth it? Should you switch? Well, you know what? I don't think so. But let me tell you why. Because whether or not you're using an organic tampon or a regular tampon, you're still at risk of getting TSS. So TSS is toxic shock syndrome, which is a life-threatening bacterial infection, and the risk is associated with absorbency and length of tampon use. So the more absorbent the tampon and the longer the tampon is left in your home, girl, the higher the risk of getting TSS. So the solution is to use the least absorbent tampon for your flow, as well as like tracking how long you keep the tampon in your vagina for. okay? And we must remember,
no longer than 8 hours, ladies.
Alright, that's very, very important. Personally, I keep my tampon in for like 6 hours and then I take it out regardless, okay? And also with using the tampon for the less absorbent tampon for your flow, I think maybe if you're someone like me who has like a medium flow, rather use like the minis or just like the regular tampons. But with tampons, you really need to know your flow. Like, you can't be using a super absorbent tampon for all 5 days that you're on your period. You know what I mean? You need to check. If you're not bleeding, do not put a tampon in. Rather put a panty liner. You know what I mean? For your less heavy days, use a less absorbent tampon. You know, don't take tons, and don't sleep with the tampon in your body. Don't go to bed with the tampon in your vagina, guys. You're scaring me. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. And it's also very important to read the instructions that these companies put in the tampon package. If you read the instructions, please, just please, guys, please, all right? And then the other thing is that organic tampons are just basically, they're better. The whole situation is just better for the environment, not so much better for you as the girly, because they have like the heavy risks are the same for both, you know what I mean? But for example, organic tampons are better if you want to minimize sensitivity or possibly reducing chemical exposure in your body. But the serious thing that can literally cost you your life, they weigh the same. So it's really up to you if you know if you really want to do it, okay? So the options as a South African girly, well, I mean, obviously you can check online. Overseas they have like a wide variety, like Honey Pot, like that's a US brand, I think, and you know, there's a lot going on there. But you know, that's shipping and all of those things. But if you got the coin, then spend the coin. But I've checked at Dis-Chem and Clicks, they do sell organic tampons, but I only saw 3 brands, which is Naleigh's, Organics, and Anna. This is how Anna looks. Anna, I know Defos is at Dis-Chem as well as Naleigh's. I don't know if Organics is Dis-Chem, but I think if it's not Dis-Chem, it's at Clicks. But I don't know also if Anna is at Clicks, okay? But I know Naleigh's is at both, alright? So they have organic tampons. These aren't tampons, by the way, these are panty liners, okay? And yeah, I've used the organic tampons, Naleleigh, and everything is the same. Like, I personally didn't feel any difference from using, I use Kotex, the normal tampons, I use Kotex. I've tried Naleleigh, not really a fan, but I'll do a whole other video for that, okay? But for whether organic, non-organic, still the same thing, okay? And this is how they look. These are the ones from Naleigh's. This is a 16 pack. This is regular, you know the vibes. You see what they say? They say 100% organic cotton, no fragrance, dyes, or clothing bleach, sorry. The cotton is natural, it's vegan, and it has an ethical and environmental certification institute. It's got the stamp, okay? So I bought Naleleigh because Naleleigh is a good brand. They say SA is #1 tampon brand, and that's all. So if you want to try, give that a try. But the price, the price. So this 16 pack, as well as the minis, I buy the regular ones, and then the minis I buy Kotex. So this 16 pack right here is 58 rand. 58 rand. So the normal regular tampons, I think, are like, I don't think they're more than 30 rand for a 16 pack, because I think I would have known. But yeah, it's quite pricey. It's quite pricey, you know what I mean? But if money ain't a thing for you, and if you really believe what they say about, you know, being good for you, if you really care about the environment like that, then I think it's a great thing for you to do. Go ahead and switch. But if you're not willing to pay 58 rand for a 16 pack of tampons, then don't do it. Don't do it, because it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Okay, so I hope this video was really helpful. If you have any more questions, hit me up in the comments section below. If I'm not able to answer it, maybe somebody else will be able to answer it. If you have things to add that I may have missed out on, go ahead and do that in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you want a quicker response, you could always DM me, at me, you know, at me. I'm scared, no, I'm playing. And thank you so much for spending your Thursday or whatever day you're watching this video. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.